It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Today is my Thanksgiving Day special. Folks, Thanksgiving, just a few short days away. We're going to go home with family and friends. We're going to have a fantastic dinner. And we're going to get asked questions about our work. And if you're one of my friends that sells supplies or services, print equipment, those questions might be tough to answer. You might need to get drunk first. Now, we've all been at the Thanksgiving dinner where we've had the drunk uncle. Hell, some of us might be the drunk uncle, the drunk aunt, the drunk father, the drunk grandmother. Who knows? If we're discussing the print industry, sometimes it takes the courage of a bottle of whiskey to get the answer out. And so I thought, let's play a game. Who gets drunk first? Who gets drunk first? I put together some scenarios, and we're going to guess who gets drunk first. So without any further ado, let's jump on that gigantic, sharp, interactive board. First category is this, ladies and gentlemen, a leasing company leader who sent an email out. I'm sure that leader's sitting around the table Thanksgiving. How's it going at work? They're probably like, I shouldn't have sent that email. The hell with the cranberry sauce, pass me the bourbon. Or the employees who still work in a now questionable culture. You know, they're working at an organization, new leadership comes in, they're questioning the culture of the company, and they're trying to talk about this with their family, and they're probably saying, the hell with this stuffing. I need a shot of whiskey. Ladies and gentlemen, you see how the game's played? Let's go on and see what else we got going here. A BDC lender, millions in losses, or a mega dealer as they imagine their ending. Well, if you're a BDC lender, right, you know, a big shot investment banker kind of guy or gal, and you're going home for Thanksgiving, and you're in charge of an account that's a mega dealer that you literally had to write off, you know, millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on. I mean, how are you going to talk about that with your family? You're probably going to have to, well, do a couple shots of tequila, maybe. Or a mega dealer as they imagine their ending. I mean, think about this. You know, you're the mega dealer. Maybe you're the mega dealer for the BDC lender that lost the millions. You're thinking to yourself, how is this all going to end? I don't want any pumpkin pie. I'll take 5 shots of brandy. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what else we got here. Desert ERP wannabe. Or dealers remembering the last ERP huge disaster. Well, folks, I got to tell you something, you know. So you got this ERP system. You want to introduce it to the imaging channel from someplace in the desert, and you're thinking to yourself, the last time this happened was a total damn disaster. Do I really want to do this? You know, maybe I should do it somewhere else besides the desert. Again, you're probably saying to yourself, I don't need any biscuits. Just give me another beer. Or the dealers. You know, think about the dealers that participated in that last ERP that was born in the desert. We all know that thing turned out to be a train wreck mess. And so all of those dealers, you know, they're at home. How are things going with your ERP? Some family member asks them, and they're thinking, they're remembering. They're remembering the pain and hours and money that was wasted to replace the ERP they had. Only to go back to the ERP they replaced. Yep, I'm sure they're saying, you know what? I want to sit at the kids' table. I won't have to answer these tough questions. That's probably what they're thinking. Of course, they're probably still drinking. Let's see what else we got here. OEM who can't make a profit. Or employees at unprofitable OEM. Well, folks, if you're working at an OEM that's unprofitable, and your family asks you, how's it going with the OEM you work for? You're like, well, it's not going very well. I mean, if you go to their website and you look at their financial information that they present to the whole world, it's really disturbing because they can't make any operating profit. And I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be able to work for this company. So, does anybody have that really good bottle of port that we had last year? Is there any left? I want to drink that even if it's bad. And then the OEM, I mean, think about the OEM people, the people that actually run this OEM. You know, they're coming home for Thanksgiving. You know, they're like, hey, how's it going at the OEM? Oh, it's not going good. We just can't make profit. And even what we project we're going to make, we got to go back and change it, make it lower, even though we're already below the line. I mean, folks, at the end of the day, this is some scary stuff that would make a lot of people drink for sure. Let's see what else we got here. Industry media, as they realize they are disingenuous. Or the industry's actors who believe the bullshit. Folks, you know, think about this one. I mean, we got a lot of analysts, media, the awards people, all that stuff. They go home for the Thanksgiving dinner and somebody asks them, how's it going? And they're like, well, maybe they put their head down. They're thinking, I wish I could be more genuine. I wish I could really challenge the industry more, but I just can't. I just can't challenge the industry more. I need some whiskey. I'm sure they're drinking. That's pretty heartening, right? To realize that you can't be challenging and your job is to be challenging, that's probably pretty tough. You're going to drink a lot at Thanksgiving. Or industry's actors who believe the bullshit. Think about all the people that believe all this crap, right? I mean, think about the customer out there that buys a machine because the machine was the summer pick. I mean, they're like, holy smokes. Then they realize the summer pick, that's just made up nonsense. And they're like, holy crap. I just wasted my money. They're probably going to get drunk with their family at Thanksgiving. Ladies and gentlemen, here's my last one. And employees at PRC LexMark. LexMark, they're a PRC company. People's Republic of China company, because 9-Star, the PRC that owns LexMark, and they own over 60% of LexMark's equity, pretty much makes LexMark, well, a Chinese Communist Party-controlled company. And their owners were banned over slave and forced labor. Could you imagine? You're working at this company called LexMark, right? You're having your Thanksgiving dinner with your family. And sure enough, depending on how big the family is, there's probably some people in there that don't really appreciate anything coming out of China being manufactured by slave labor. And they would want nothing to do with any of the subsidiaries of that company either. They'd be like, holy crap. I mean, how would you answer that question? Hey, how's it going? How's it going there at LexMark? Is your owners still using slave labor? You're like putting your head down. You're thinking to yourself, holy crap, how do I answer this? I really can't. The hell with dinner at all. I'm going out on the patio. I'll be drinking a big bottle of bourbon and smoking a cigar. I'm sure that's what they're thinking, right? Or the dealers. Think about the dealers. They probably feel really bad because they're not strong enough to fire LexMark, 9-Star's largest subsidiary. They're like, I wish I could fire these people, but I just can't do it. Their pricing's so good. I got to stick with them a little longer. Folks, I got to tell you, that's pretty upsetting to you. I know it is. You're home and your family's asking you, did you fire that company, LexMark? The one whose owners are a PRC that got banned over forced slave labor. Have you ran them out of your dealership yet? And you're like, no, I really haven't. Yep, you're probably saying, I don't deserve apple pie, but I sure could use a big old shot of tequila. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just sum it up with this. Reality is where one will seek a delusion or seek comprehension. Reality is where one will seek delusion or seek comprehension. Always seek comprehension. Always seek comprehension. Understand the threat. No matter how painful the threat is, understand it. As you go to Thanksgiving with your family and your friends, enjoy yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great time. I want to thank all of my supporters, all of my sponsors. The growth that the venue has had over these last few years has been amazing. And I truly appreciate all of you. Going into 2025, we're going to have some fun. We're going to address reality. We don't live in a delusional world here on the end of the day with Ray. We like to bring some comprehension to those who may be a little delusional. So happy Thanksgiving, my friends. And I look forward to seeing all of you bright and early Monday, right after Thanksgiving. Because everybody watching me knows this status quo is the killer of all that will be invented. Don't get stuck there. See you all on Monday.